How do you get to work?
I drive a car.
Is it possible to bike to work?
Yes, it is. It is very possible to bike to work. I choose not to because I'm lazy. But no, I could easily bike to work. We have plenty of bike routes out here. The city, I think, is getting better and better with the bike lanes that they have. Another reason I don't do it is because I don't trust people driving.
Yeah.
Crazy. They're not paying attention.
Yeah. How do you feel about the freeway? Do you use that a lot? Is it near you?
It's about 12 minutes to get to the freeway from my house. Kind of an inconvenience, but yeah, I do have to use the freeway. It's California, you gotta drive to get everywhere. Kind of sucks.
What about the railroad? Is that close to your house?
There is not a railroad near my house that I know of. I mean, I know there is one, but it doesn't affect me in any way.
Okay. There have been a few fires in the area recently. Does fire concern you at all?
Yeah, but I don't feel threatened, at least where my house is. I think we're good. I think it's more towards like the hills that the people over there have to worry about. But where I'm at, I feel fine.
Okay. What is your opinion on community garden?
Community garden. We don't have one. We should have something like that. I work right next to Whole Foods, so I can get anything I want, whenever I want, fresh.
That's good.
But it's just too pricey. But yeah, we should have something like that. I don't think it would do well here, though.
Why not?
I don't think people would really be into it, and everyone here just around here just wants things done for them. They don't really want to do anything like that. I feel like maybe in a different location that would work, but I don't think it'd work out here.
Okay. How are the parks in your area?
There's one right down the street from my house. I haven't been to it yet. I just moved, but good. I feel like there's a lot in Valencia, Saugus area.
Are they clean, safe parks?
The one I've been to in Canyon Country was clean. That was years ago. But otherwise, I haven't been to the one near my house yet. I would, probably not. No, I'm sure they are. I just don't know for sure.
So my name's Justin Sullivan. I live on the border of Valencia and Newhall.
How do you get to work, Justin?
I drive a 2008 Mazda 6 as 6 cup holders.
Is there any bike lanes available for you to get to work, or is that not safe or anything?
There's a pretty illustrious bikeway system. It's kind of right by the Paseos. It's pretty safe.
Okay, and you choose not to use it because you don't feel like it, or
Too hot.
it's too hot? Yeah, that seemed to be an issue. What's the temperature today?
Today we're looking at 104 to 108.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the freeway? Do you use that often? Is that close to you?
It is close to me. I'm pretty in the middle of the 14 and the 5. The 5 sucks. Full of potholes, interstate, crazy people. 14's not too bad. It's a lot of traffic.
What about the railroad system? Do you live close to that?
I actually live very close to the railroad, and it's very loud because it runs 24/7, and it wakes me up at night.
So do you like that or not?
No, not at all.
There have been a few fires lately in the area. Do you feel concerned about that at all? Do you feel threatened?
I do. My neighborhood's in a pretty dry area of town. Not too much vegetation, as much as there is just dead weeds, dead grass. It's pretty bad.
Are there any parks near you? How are the parks?
Actually in an apartment complex, so it's not too close to any parks. But I know the ones in the surrounding areas are pretty nice.
Okay. What's your opinion on community gardens?
Don't think too much about community gardens. I don't think it'll be the most effective thing. I don't think enough people will really care about it out here.
My name's Ryan, and I live in Canyon Country, Santa Clarita.
And Ryan, how do you get to work?
I drive my own car.
Is there any other transportation way you could get to work?
Buses.
Is the bus system okay, or is there any reason why you don't take a bus?
Other than minor faults, the bus system is pretty reliable.
Okay. What about bicycle? Could that get you to work?
From where I live to where I work, bicycles are impractical. We don't have the bike lanes necessary for me to get to work, so no.
Okay. What about the railroad? Is that an inconvenience also?
The railroads aren't too much of an inconvenience.
How close is it to you?
You can actually see it from here on my patio.
Oh, really?
Mostly just hear it.
Where is it?
It's just right across the little valley there.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
maybe you can't see it, but
Well,
it is there.
you can hear it at night.
You can see the trains pass, that's for sure.
Okay. What's your opinion on community gardens?
I'd like to see a community garden. I know we've used to have one over in Newhall, but that was shut down pretty quickly. I just don't think many people would be into financing that or really taking care of it, sadly, but I would definitely use it. Yeah.
Are you close to getting fresh local fruit and vegetables?
Not really.
Do you just go to a
Everything's
store?
Stores.
Yeah, okay. How are the parks in your area?
The parks are a little dirty, but they're safe. They have everything a park should have. I just feel like they could be kept a little better.
Okay. There's been some fires in the area recently. Are you concerned about that at all?
No.
In your area?
Although the fires have been fairly severe, we have a very competent team of firefighters in Santa Clarita, and I know we just installed a new firefighting station up where we have most of the problems, so I feel pretty safe about it.
Okay, cool.
Hi, my name is Doug. I live here in Newhall, California.
Okay, Doug, how do you get to work?
I drive a pickup truck. I do construction and I drive a pickup truck every day.
Is there any other way you could get to work without driving a truck?
No, not for my line of work. Since I do construction, to take a train or take a bus or even ride a bike would be impossible for me. I drive a lot. The average person drives maybe 10, 12,000 miles a year. I drive 40,000 miles a year. I'm always on the freeway. We work in LA County, Orange County, Ventura County, and so I'm all over the place.
You mentioned bike lanes. Do you ever use those leisurely or other than anything?
I only use them leisurely, and I enjoy a good bike ride. A Sunday morning, Saturday morning, go for a bike ride. Late in the day, go for a bike ride. But I can't use it for work. It just doesn't work for me.
What about the railroad system? Does that affect you at all?
It doesn't affect me. We have a good railroad system. A lot of people take it from here, from Newhall. There's a Newhall station. It goes to downtown LA every day. A lot of people take it, but it doesn't work for me.
Okay. How are the parks in your area?
Parks are great. I feel. When my kids were young, I always took them to the park. They had their birthday parties at the park and everything, and it worked out good for us.
And they're safe?
They're
clean?
safe. There's not a lot of homeless up here, and if there are, they don't hang out at the park. But the parks are good. I enjoy them.
What is your opinion on community gardens? Would you use one if you had one in your neighborhood?
I don't think I would use one because, you know what, if there was just a garden with myself and my neighbor, or just a garden for my family, my wife likes to grow her own tomatoes, but other than that, a community one, I mean, you go through all this work to plant your crop, and when it's time to get the food, it's probably going to be gone. Somebody's kid will taken it or something. So plus. Within 15 minutes from here, I could be on the 126 highway headed toward Ventura, and I could be buying stuff at a farm, at a roadside farmer stand right there.
Awesome. There's been a few fires in the area recently. Are you concerned about that at all for your safety, or is that a hazard?
Um, you know, the Newhall Santa Clarita area, there's a lot of brush and there's mountains surrounding us. And so the LA County Fire Department has a big presence here. And the helicopters, the communication system is pretty good. So if there is a fire, it gets knocked down pretty fast.
Is there any brush close to your house that you could possibly be evacuated because
Yeah,
of the fire?
there's brush in right on the hillside outside our backyard. There's a pool, and then it drops down to a canyon. And the top of the canyon is kind of a green belt. The sprinklers go on every night and keeps it green. But beyond that, it's all brush. And you know, I do have a fear that in a high wind, that could catch a fire to the house. But the roofs around here, they're all a composite tile, so everything's prepared for the fires.
Okay.